Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should between the Cleveland Browns and the Washington Commanders. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys hoping that one loss last week doesn't become two here. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Commanders. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. Here's Chris Boswell to do the honors. And from Landover, we're underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it. Because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he'll get it up to the 27. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. 2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Now he takes it. Galloping inside the 40. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Browns.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Oh, it's 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Commanders, some QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Daniels now on first down. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brown, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
On the coverage.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one complete to Diggs. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
Completed to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Daniels is going to throw again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Washington first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Gets it to him on the screen. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
To number 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns.
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them.
The Commanders rush brings him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. He gets crushed behind the line and the ball comes out. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in.
Get behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to be Browns football. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Buys time, rolling right.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Throwing it on second down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. It's a gain of 20. First down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Judkins running between the tackles. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll air it out on third. He's making a bid for it. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-0 lead. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing on first down, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
It's now second and 10.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Johnson. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Austin McNamara on now to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Let's see what he can do on the return. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his touchdown, another one for him this season as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. First down, play action. Ooh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Back to throw now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Commanders set to take over. And come off 3 and out, Brock. Really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
And center receiver left. Daniels setting up the play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Back out now comes the Browns offense. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick. On the give, here's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
From the gun, Judkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Fourth down now, trying for the 6 with an option. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
First down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Browns first down.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He brings it in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders nothing.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And things are really getting away from them, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. He won't find much there as it reaches the 41. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up
To
3rd.
the air again, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
McNamara in
Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And coming off their 2nd red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're certainly near that mark.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds his man over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up
He's going to keep this one. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now to Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Browns.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Run right side. Judkins. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we reach the 2-minute warning. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. 2nd and 10, back to throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Caught quick right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Judkins up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Play made by Deron Payne. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Look to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's going to work it to the 20. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Boswell able to knock it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Browns ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get that to the line of scrimmage. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
Sanchez in punt formation.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
And a Commander's 1st down.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Now Daniels to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete. Coverage defensive.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's caught by McLaurin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
10 yards. That's another Washington Washington Commanders first down.
On first down, they'll run. Oh, he drops a cut to the... He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play from a big game, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
Commanders 8.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. To the ground they go with Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Browns are lining up to punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And the Browns pick it up! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at, push that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And I'm having a little deja vu here, partner. We have seen this before. The offense headed out with a lead in this second half, thanks in large part to the turnovers generated by their defense.
Season after season, go ahead and look at the end of the year. The teams with the best turnover margin are typically the best teams in the league, and this team's making them pay yet again.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Truck pass brought in. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
I know it's not a touchdown, but that's exactly what you want to do after a takeaway. Make them pay, and in this case, with 3.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Looking slam route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Washington first down.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 18.
Going from the gun here. They're going to get to it, and what a shot! The football's out! But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Here's the backup. First throw. He finds Diggs right side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Shoots away from one. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
You keep this
line.
drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Grant Delpit on the cover.
To the air on 3rd and long. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. They've got a 4th down decision to make. The Commanders go and field goal here. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get a smidgen closer as it's down to 16.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he dodged the tackle. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. It's a pickup of 7 yards, and it takes us to the end of our 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Browns with possession and a fairly comfortable lead as we look ahead to the 4th quarter. Second and 3 now. Looking to throw here. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
He's going to run for it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. New set of downs for them from the 31. Daniels now on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a Washington first.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete to Diggs out left. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Daniels keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Daniels now. That one's cut on the left sideline. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game.
Commanders 19.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. He'll try and run this. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 48-yard line.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're up now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. On 1st down, here's Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, Daniels. Making the call himself. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down in that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Rolling on first down, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard
Play
line.
action now, Daniels. Finds his back complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. One drawn up here for Daniels. And they're going to stop it after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the Browns' 24-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
And 5.
He'll throw it. And they take this in for the score. The Commanders down by only 2 in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Okay, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking first down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in. He made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, they took their shot at the tie, but they'll need to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
Becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Browns are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Toss play here, Judkins. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Judkins on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Pass play now. He's keeping it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the give, here's Judkins. He takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second and
Second down now, 7 to go. Another one for Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with third down and 5.
And it's third down.
Another game to Judkins. Escapes a defender. There he goes on the right side. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 8 at the end.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late.
Commanders 25.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
To kick off.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Daniels on first down. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Jacobs.
The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Second and 2 at the 37.
Throwing now, Daniels. Finds the in route, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Hurry-up offense now as time runs down.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the
And they get that clock just below 40 seconds to play. Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10. Here's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up third and
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And there's the spike. 8 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Daniels. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Jalen Lane.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So the Browns will take this win home with them. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we sign off from D.C.